Hello, happy Easter. Happy Resurrection Sunday. What are you making for dinner? So I am doing an experiment. I am making this buffalo chicken casserole, but I'm totally modifying the recipe because I don't have all the ingredients. But I really wanted some buffalo chicken wings because I had some celery, and I'm like, what goes better with celery than some buffalo chicken? So I've basically done this whole recipe, but I'm at the stage now where I have to, it calls for shredded chicken, so I'm just doing the best I can with, the tools that I have. It's not 100% perfect, but, why not give it a try, right? Take what you got and make what you want. Isn't that just life anyway? So, so this is what I'm doing, and I'm hoping that it's going to turn out okay. I put casserole in parentheses in the description because this recipe does require baking and all of that, but I just don't. I just don't do that because I want to eat it now. I'm hungry now. It's lunchtime now. So I'm just modifying it. Probably these pieces could be a little bit smaller, but we're just going to go with it. In this bowl here, I already have the rice cauliflower stir-fried rice that I made a little bit earlier. And the chicken is already done. So I'm just going to continue to add these ingredients and we're going to mix it up. What I might do is put it back in the skillet and combine it and just get a hot, just a little bit. But like I said, I just made the chicken, I just made the rice, so it's already hot. But just avoiding that oven stage was, I'm like, well, maybe I can just put it back on the skillet, on the stove. So this recipe does require, or I shouldn't say it requires, but it calls for a notable amount of cheese. And I just don't have any cheese in the house, so I'm just making this with what I have. And I can post the recipe later. But so I put the shredded chicken in, and now I'm just kind of combining it with the fried rice that I made. For the fried rice, I just used the frozen cauliflower. Hey, Tammy! The frozen cauliflower, and put in some scallions and some salt-free lemon pepper seasoning. And so I think, again, the big reason this is a casserole is that it has all the cheese in it. So it calls for 1/4 cup of hot sauce, which I have here. Although actually it's 1/4 cup for 8 ounces of chicken breast, and I have about 10. So I may be a little light on that. That's fine. I can always add it later. And then also 1/3 cup of plain Greek yogurt. So I have the Greek yogurt here. I have the Greek yogurt here, and I have been snacking on this a little bit. This was a cup, so we're just going to call this 2/3 cup. The recipe calls for 1/3 cup. Maybe you can't even see that. But again, it does also call for some cream cheese and some shredded cheese, which I don't have. Hi, Diane, which I don't have. So we are just making the best of what we have. I'll show you guys the picture if you can see that. So that's kind of what it looks like in the recipe. So you can see it's creamy, and again, it has a lot of cheese, and it just generally is required to be, suggested to be baked. I am a big fan of modifying recipes. Hey, Kim. I'm a huge fan of modifying recipes, but again, I just wanted some buffalo chicken to go with my celery that's about to go bad. So we are just going to make this do what it do, and we're going to call it good. I'm sure it's going to taste good, but I think I can avoid the baking stage. Again, don't have the cheese in there, so don't need it to be all melty and gooey. Just, not my thing. I like cheese, but I don't really like melted cheese. Am I the only one? Is that weird? That's okay. Hey, Mary. Hey, Alfreda, how you doing? So anyway, so that's kind of what we have. It doesn't exactly look like the picture, but again, I don't have as much cheese and it's not baked, but I think it's going to do the trick in terms of allowing me to use my celery, which is so wilty, it's so lame. But you know what? I had some of it yesterday. Like, see how it's like so lame. But I'm going to eat it because why? Not going to the store to get new celery, and it's still good. So yeah, it's super wilty, but that's okay. It still has a little bit of crunch, at least it did yesterday when I had it. So I'm just going to have that and, pretend like I'm at a restaurant having, hey Dee, hey Mary, having some buffalo chicken. So that is Easter dinner over here. What are y'all having? I hope you're having an amazing day. He is risen. Happy Easter. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Bye for now.